But how are you feeling?
Good. I got to play an Otev. I was
The
so excited when that thing went up and it was like, it's Otev.
And you won Otev. That is so crazy because people like literally watch the show to see those big challenges
Right.
like that.
And this is our first like real iconic one that we've gotten. So
I know.
excited.
I was shocked. I really thought you guys were gonna be like spinning or like getting squished by something.
Yeah.
But that's amazing.
I can't like the fact that nobody saw the other half of the course. I was like,
I kept asking Kyle, I was like, where's Michael? And he's like, he's over there on the other side. Like, no one's going over there.
yeah. And so I was like, I had free reign of all the ones over there. So I was like, it worked out, obviously, because they were fighting for answers. And like, I knew like a couple of them, I was like, oh, I saw that one over there. So like, no one was moving the ones that I saw because no one else was looking over there. So
yeah, that's so crazy. I know we kept seeing you go that direction, and you're like, okay, perfect. Because you had two options. You had the dusty thing and the butter.
And there was like I don't know if they were like supposed to be noodles. Like there was another like little thing there too. And that's where I think I found the last one was in that one. So I was like, worked out.
Oh my gosh, that is so crazy. Everyone got bumps and bruises. Are your hands okay?
Yeah, my hands are all cut up. I think Turner counted, he had like 30 some, and I had like 25, like little, like just.
From the things because they were so sharp?
Yeah, which I wasn't expecting.
I wonder why they didn't buffer those out. Interesting. I definitely would have come out straight up cut up everywhere. Yeah. I hope Brittany's okay. I haven't seen her come out. She went in this DR.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I haven't seen her walk by, and I assume she would check in when she's done, but.
That's awful.
Yeah.
But now you have a big decision to make.
Right. I know. When it came down to like the three people I put up versus me, I was like, oh no, this isn't gonna end well. It's like I thought they were gonna all work together and be like, hey, here's all the answers. Like they only needed one of them to win it for all of them to come down. So I was kind of surprised. I was like, well, I'm gonna go out because they're gonna just
work together and be like, okay, let's see if someone has it, then do that.
Yeah.
That's really smart. I wouldn't even thought to do that, but that's definitely what you need to do to get it. But now,
like even Joseph, like when we were up there, and he was like, oh, so like what happens like if it's just the three of us playing? Like, do we even have to finish it out? And I was just like, well, hey, like I'm still in. Like I'm gonna try.
Yeah. But, so think about that.
Yeah.
But that's crazy. So you beat out every single person on that Otev thing, which is awesome. But now you have all the power in the house, which is exciting, and you have a big decision. Yeah. So obviously, I feel like the main target, like going into this week, was probably Daniel because of what happened last week.
Yeah.
But I was thinking about it, like, from a game perspective. I don't know where you're at. Like, if you're still thinking, I don't know how often you guys talk either. Like, me and him don't have, like, a deep
Daniel,
connection.
not a lot. Like, probably in the past 2 days is the most game we've talked.
Like, ever. Yeah. I feel like that, too. Like, I mean, before, I told him that I would keep Nicole safe because they took me down, and then I didn't, and he was angry. So that's about where we stand. But at the same time, I'm like, now he's alone. He doesn't have people backing him up anymore.
I know. That's kind of like the position that I'm in is like, okay, the easy thing to like not get blood on my hands, I feel like would be Daniel. And because I'm sure you can guess whose name, like almost everybody said was Daniel.
Yeah.
So it's like, that would be easy. But then it's also like, and Indy brought this point up and I was like, that's a really good point. Like, you know, who's next then? Yeah. And so it's like, okay, that's a concern. And I can't play next week, obviously. So then there's like, well, there's that too. It's one less chance to secure safety. And going into next week not knowing who the target is, like that's obviously not a great feeling. So, and I said, like, things change minute by minute here. And even if a lot of people felt that way yesterday, they might not feel that way today. They might not feel that way tomorrow. So I'm like, I'm open to having conversations and hearing what people want, because like I also don't want to just assume that everyone wants him out, because that was the vibe yesterday, but maybe it's not anymore. And I obviously don't want to do anything that's gonna really upset
not like
a lot
a Turner
of people.
move and randomly just put somebody on.
So
but actually think about it. I know I was thinking about it today too.